The Evergreen Media Network Studio, powered by Scott Tree Services.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. We are so glad to have you here today. It's getting a little steamy out there. I think everybody's realizing it. Your hair is getting fuzzy and you're just all sticky, sweaty going from the car into your office or into the store or wherever you're going. Our show today, it's very exciting. We've got a wonderful, successful, super successful establishment that's here in town. I'm not even sure how long they've been there. That's one of my questions. How long have you been open? He has some updates about what's going on at this wonderful location downtown in historic downtown Vero Beach. So now you have to guess for the next few minutes. What's she talking about? Who does she have? Who's a repeat guest? Because he's been here twice before. In the meantime, it's great. It's long summer days. I was in the ocean yesterday. Actually, it is warm. It's already there. Cindy, have you been to the ocean lately?
I haven't. I want to, and I like it when it's warm.
I don't go in if it's not warm.
Yeah, I do.
I am a Floridian by heart, and I cannot go in. So
No.
I was kind of in up to my waist. It was there's a lot of rip currents and some waves.
Yeah.
But I swore to myself I would go at 5 o'clock and just walk down and put my feet in the water. And it was really, really nice.
Love it.
So if you haven't been to the beach yet, you need to get over there because it's really nice. Lots of live music going on this weekend. There's, things are slowing down. It is getting back to being a little Vero Beach summertime. Cindy's happy. She can get into the Publix and get a parking spot.
Right.
People aren't running her down and trying to run over her.
Right. You can drive on Indian River Boulevard. That's like oh my goodness.
Yes, you can make a left-hand turn off an A1A. It's great.
My life is beautiful.
I know. It is great. And I love it when everybody's here. I love it. It's very exciting.
I do too.
Even our guest today was saying that things are starting to slow down, obviously, because it's just the summertime. But we'll all fill in. And May is always a slow month, just so you know, for real estate, for businesses. Yeah. Everybody's either somebody who's graduating, your child is graduating, your aunt or uncle, your niece, nephew. It's just a transition month, and everybody seems to have a lot of things going on. And then they settle into June, July, and August, and we get into our regular traction. So what we've got, Halo. We love the Halo folks, and we love them, the No-Kill Shelter. They're having a Woodstock instead of a Woodstock. So it's music. It's on Saturday the 18th from 1 to 4 at the Paradolia Brewing Company. Oh. Okay, so that's up in Sebastian. It's right there on US 1 before you get to Riverview Park. It's a fundraising for supporting senior rescue dogs. Oh. So they're raising money to take care of the old guys, because a lot of people don't adopt the older dogs, but they just let them hang out. And they're like, hey, this is my dog. And, they just take care of all of them there. You can meet adoptable dogs there and raise money for Halo and the senior rescue dogs. So get over there. And that's on Saturday. That's 1 to 4. Outdoor music is also on Friday in Riverside, at the Riverside Park in Sebastian. Again, bring your chair, listen to it. It's beautiful. It's right by the water. It's nice, and there's got a lot of trees there, so it wouldn't be too hot. It should be nice and shady there. There's a Riverside Theater in the Loop. They do music on Friday and Saturdays, and everybody's now, and Cindy, if you talked about this last week, tailgating in the parking lot across the street.
It is fabulous. I loved it. I was like, this is like going to the Patriots game or something.
It is. And you can hear the acoustics are great.
Fabulous.
I mean, it doesn't matter where you park.
No.
You don't have to go in the Loop. It's so funny. I think it's great.
Well, it was a hoot.
Yeah, and there's 2 different bands. It's not the same band. There's one on Friday and one on Saturday. Yeah. So if you miss one, you can go listen to something, the other one on the next night. So that's cool.
Yeah.
We like to always mention Vero Beach's Oceanside Farmers Market. You got to go see that. 8 to 12. It's just fun. Get something fresh. Get all the things you need over there. Some food takeaway to eat, or just something to take home. DSRE by the numbers. We are year to date. We're over $300 million. We are at $303 million, and that's just residential real estate here in Indian River County. So
that's crazy.
Good job, Dale Sorensen Real Estate, working hard out there. They've got 19.3% of the market share. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 offices in Indian River County. We're up at Sea Oaks. We're on A1A. We've got one at Cardinal Drive right across from Chelsea's. That's my office. If you ever need me, you can always pop in there and leave a note with the receptionist. She'll get it to me. And then we've got our one down on 14th Avenue. So visit any one of them to find a great realtor if you guys are looking for any real estate needs. Second place is $219 million. That's pretty strong. Yeah, we're talking about over $500 million year to date. I mean, that's $500 million. It's crazy. I know. It's amazing. That's 14.2%. One of the things I was talking about before we started was the median price of a home in Indian River County has been going up. Yeah. In 2 years, it was up 13.2%, but just over, it went from like 365. It's now at 420.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I remember it was 100 and something.
I know. I remember when I started this show, we were down in the 160s, 170s. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
And, you know, it's not a bubble because we don't have a lot of bad financing. That's what happened. The bottom fell out. Yeah. Everybody's like, it's a bubble. It's going to burst. I will tell you that what we're seeing, and if you look at the maps and you look at statistics, it's actually kind of going sideways because in the last year, normal appreciation is 7 to 8%, and this was 9.4 from last year, May, to this year, May. But it's kind of leveling off. So, but that's normal appreciation. That's what it used to be. We didn't get the 22s and the crazy numbers we had during COVID. So just sit tight in your home. If you're there, take good care of it. It's a huge asset. You need to make sure to take really good care of it and know that you're getting some equity in it. You know, you're paying yourself. You're paying down that mortgage or saving your money if you've already paid it off. Keep doing good things because that's a number one asset. Most people, it's their largest asset is that home that they own. All right. Now, we always, even though we don't have a beverage from Chef Scott today, we always have to say hi to Chef Scott. Right. He's a friend to all and a friend I know to our guest as well. Thank you, Chef Scott Baricchio, for just being a buddy, for usually giving us beverages, but we have beverages today from our guests. So anyway.
And then you still have that view, Scott.
I still have the view, and I will always say that. 1050 Easter Lily Lane, right there next to Humiston Park. We love it there. The staff is great. The food is great. We're waiting on those peaches for that peach burrata salad. Every day I'm like, the peach is in. Are the peaches in? I'm suffering through with a tomato. It's fantastic anyway because he gets these organic ones out west of town. But anyway, thank you so much, Chef Scott. Go over and see Citrus Grill House over there on the ocean. Open for lunch and dinner Monday until Saturday. Monday to Saturday. Yeah, we haven't changed that yet.
And not breakfast. Don't say that.
No, I didn't say the B word. I literally type it every day on Tuesday, lunch and dinner. I used to say breakfast all the time, and he texts me right after show and go, no breakfast. We're not doing breakfast. So anyway, one of the more interesting developments in Vero Beach are distilleries are being built and produced that are producing spirits right here in Vero Beach. We're all familiar with the breweries. They've been around for a while, but distilleries by definition are places where distilling as an alcoholic beverage is done. Our guest on the show, he's taking part in this, and he's got one of the hottest things going on around town, a great new establishment, but it's not brand new anymore. We have Jeff Palleschi here, the founder and president of 21st Amendment Distillery. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I can't believe it.
I know, 3 already. Yeah. I know.
Thank you.
You've always got something new to talk about.
Yeah, thank you.
So, I mean, you'll be on rotation.
September, by the way. We opened in September.
September of last year. Yep. So it's not even a year yet.
Under a year still.
That's amazing. Yeah. That is crazy. And it's so...
We made it through our first season.
And what were you saying about the Derby? You had a Derby party.
We did have a Derby party. It was fantastic. This coming Saturday, we're doing a Preakness. So we call ourselves the horse racing hub.
It is. It should be.
In Indian River County. So it's we had a good time. Had a lot of people. Had a band afterwards. It was a couple specialty drinks and stuff like that.
Okay, good. And so everybody came in. So the Preakness. Hats. So what's going to happen? Hats. So they had their hats on.
We do we did a prize for the best hat. I think we're going to do this for the Preakness race: the first place, second place, and third place.
For hats
this time, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get my hat on.
Yeah,
get my hat.
Come on in.
My hat thing on, on Saturday.
Yeah,
that's great. And you said also that you've got a really good jazz singer coming in this Saturday.
Yeah. This Saturday we have jazz, and we have music almost like six nights a week.
Yeah, that's perfect. So, I know it's such a great little jam that you've got in there. So what changes have you made? You've got hours of changes, offerings of changes. Tell us a little bit about what's going on at 21st Amendment.
So we, first thing on Friday, Saturday nights, we're actually open an hour later now. So we're open till midnight, which is good. some hours might change elsewhere, but on other days. But right now it's midnight on Friday, Saturday. Have a lot of releases coming up.
Yeah, tell us about
alcohol releases. So we're gonna have.
Tell them what we've got today.
This has been out for a while, but this is our bourbon cream.
Oh.
And we launched this right around November. It's kind of a fall winter drink, but it's really good anytime.
Yeah.
This is we call it bourbon cream. So it's bourbon, a little bit of heavy cream. We do a little bit of almond, chocolate, vanilla, and a little bit of hazelnut. So it's
so
beautiful.
Good.
It is.
And one of the things that they did with this, which he was telling us about before the show, was it's a little heavier on the bourbon side, because a lot of cream drinks like Bailey's and all those things they're just creamy side.
Yep.
They're not alcohol side.
Right.
And this, and it's your bourbon that's in there, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So you can put as much in as you want.
Right. So we there's a lot of, there's definitely a bit of alcohol in there, but the nice thing is, you refrigerate it, stick it in there, it's not going to go bad. I mean, there's enough alcohol to take care of that.
That's awesome.
What else? So we're also, we should probably next week or the week after, we're coming out with a chocolate whiskey.
Chocolate whiskey.
Which is going to be phenomenal.
Is it? No, tell me when you do this, okay? How does it come? Sure. I would love that. I would love that. But I'm saying, like, you guys are all standing around. You're making vats of this, barrels of this.
Yeah.
Tell me about the process.
So some of it can be made different ways. The way we do this is we actually use cacao. So it's the cocoa. But actual cacao, and we basically wash the bourbon in this cacao. So it, depending on how chocolatey we want to make it, depends on how long the cacao sits in that whiskey. So, and then we strain in and filter it and do stuff like that. But we tried some today, and it was pretty fantastic.
Was it good?
It was pretty awesome.
Do you think you have the recipe
didn't make the show.
That good?
Or a little buzzed in the show anyway, because this is high alcohol product. So
and then you and I were chatting before the show. We should have our limoncello ready in June.
Yes.
Aside from the limoncello, we're going to be doing a lemon, a limecello, an orange cello, and a grapefruit cello for the summer, and we'll have some cocktails surrounding that too as well.
Yeah. What? Okay. So limoncello is kind of a very big Italian drink, and it's it's a refrigerated bottle. Yep. Correct.
Yep.
And it's
freezer
refrigerate, but it's a one pour. You would sip it in something like this, maybe. A glass like this, guys.
Yeah. We're typically limoncello is kind of a drink it neat type of thing.
Yes, for sure.
We will at the bar, we will come out with a couple nice, refreshing, like summer cocktails that are made from that.
Yeah.
Which will be nice.
Yeah, I want the grapefruit one. Yeah,
that's going to be delicious.
The Indian River. I mean, that's a natural,
like a good Paloma.
Yeah. Oh, a Paloma.
Yeah.
That's great. Now that's gin, right? A Paloma.
But a Paloma. What is it? What's the grapefruit? It's the ancestor of the actual grapefruit, isn't it called? What's it called?
Oh, I don't know.
I do, but my mind is blank.
Okay, that's good.
It's that that cold brew.
The cold brew got
Cindy today.
Cindy's kicking on the cold brew.
She is kicking on the cold brew. Yeah. Oh my God, that's fantastic.
And we do have a couple cool programs that we launched. I think I told you.
Tell me.
One is called an Oath of Enlistment, and the other is called an Oath of Allegiance.
Okay.
So any new American citizen that wants to come in the distillery within a month of them coming, because we got to control that a little bit. But they can have a party there. We throw them a party. The American citizen that just took the oath drinks free that night.
Okay.
And they get a drink every week for a whole year.
Wow.
Okay, so they come in and get a cocktail for the whole year. The Oath of Enlistment program is for anybody that enlists in the United States military.
Okay.
They can, same type of deal. We throw a party for them. The person that, the male or female that enlisted, drinks free that night, the whole entire night. And then we allow them to have a cocktail every week for the whole year.
But they're gone. They're enlisted.
Well, if they come back, we can.
Of course.
So there's a little asterisk near that.
But they have a name. They get a card or something.
Exactly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, You're doing private parties now.
We are.
You have a big private party. It's friends. Shout out to the McIntyres. Yeah. I know you guys are going to do your rehearsal dinner there. And you can take over the entire shop.
We do buyouts. Yep. So they're for the Martin wedding. It's a whole. They're renting the whole place out, so it's nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And now, do you provide your food there? Do they use your menu? Okay.
We do. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. For we can accommodate like a catered.
Sure.
But they're doing our food. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. That's awesome. I know they're very excited about that.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Food. Let's talk about the menu. It's very unique. And there are things that you just wouldn't expect. Like we have to talk about the bologna sliders.
Oh, they're so good.
So tell us how it's constructed. I saw it on social media. I had no idea that was what you did on there, but it's the most amazing thing you've ever eaten in your life. I was like, no, they had three of these on the table. And there's two in an order, right?
2 on an order, yeah.
And my husband, Jimmy's like, you got to try this. And I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't put it down.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's on it?
So we use a brioche a roll, a nice roll. We grill that a little bit. The key is we were chatting earlier. The key is to grill the slider, the bologna, a little bit on the well done side. We make it nice and crispy. Put a little arugula on there. Yeah. Our secret sauce, can't talk about that.
No, it's secret.
Can't do it. Can't release that. And then we use like a Cape Cod potato chip.
Yeah.
A nice crispy chip on there. Put it on there. Let them kind of overflow on the side, and it's an American cheese.
It's got cheese on it.
And it's the the American cheese. It's like what we grew up on.
Exactly.
So we talked in the beginning about getting this
Foo cheese.
Yeah, that's exactly getting this cheese, but no, you got to have the orange,
straight up.
Yeah, straight up
American.
Yeah,
and it's got to be orange.
Right,
none of this white stuff.
Has to be orange.
Has to be.
Yeah,
has to be. Now, do you have some kind of special pizza oven? Because your pizza is insane.
We have we are it's an all electric kitchen. Okay, so. We don't fry anything in there. We don't have a fryer. We don't have a hood, so we don't saute and stuff like that. So we have to kind of do our own thing. So our oven, it's called an Alto Sham. It's a It's like a 4-compartment convection oven.
Okay.
And they can all be all those 4 levels can be set at different different temperatures, which is sweet because you can cook a pizza up top. Second one down, maybe empanadas. You can do a little French bread down there, or whatever we're doing down below. So the pizza is, it takes about 4.5 minutes to cook a pizza. And it's really quick. It's like a rapid.
It's quick and it's fabulous. And it's got to be that high degree temperature because it's crispy and it's thin. Again, we're talking about Distillery, guys, and the food in there is insane.
It is.
It's insane.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a break real quick. We got to pay for this with some commercials. We'll be right back with Jeff Palleschi from 21st Amendment Distillery. See you in a sec.
Enjoy Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Come out this Friday and Saturday night at 6 and 8 p.m. for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Warning, you may laugh until it hurts. Kickstart your evening with live entertainment, food, and drinks at Live in the Loop. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
Wounded Waters is hosting its 2nd annual Offshore War Fishing Tournament on May 25th at Causeway Cove Marina in Fort Pierce. There'll be cash prizes, side pots, and the first 100 boats get a free bucket. The Wounded Waters Offshore War will also be hosting a Kids Land tournament that morning. Join us at the Wounded Waters Fishing Tournament May 25th at Causeway Cove Marina, Fort Pierce. Register now at woundedwaters.org. Discounts for veterans and first responders. Visit woundedwaters.org.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats and chairs, all in the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Riverside, Universal, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of Berlin Gardens and Pollywood. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a spring sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store directly across the street, filled with lots of name brand closeouts and sale items. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture.
All right, we are back here with 21st Amendment. We got Jeff in the house. You guys, if you ever go over there, introduce yourself. He's a great guy. He knows everybody in town. It is one of those establishments, if you've not been there, it's kind of cool. It's very laid back. I love that everybody's in white shirts and black ties and vests. Mm-hmm. So it's very classic kind of old school distillery type stuff. But you're doing something very exciting that we got to tell people about. So tell us what's going on.
Actually, a shout out to my team. But thank you for pointing that out, what they wear and stuff. But they're a little too young to probably listen to this program. But,
yeah, right. I know. See, I know most of them. They were bartenders somewhere in this town.
They're all awesome, though. And that's, having a good team is critical, especially in this industry. So we actually, we're releasing another program, our barrel blending program, if you will. Basically, you get three options. One option is the whiskey option. So you can come in, pick from three different types of aged whiskeys, try them. We pick this A, B, and C. You might just like one, and you can put it in a barrel, but then you can blend, so you can kind of do your own blend right there.
Yeah.
Put it into a smaller 15-gallon barrel.
How big is that?
It's 15 gallons is like,
Okay. Yeah.
Smaller than, so we take it from the big one.
Right.
They put it in. We sit on it for a year. This is the whiskey program. We sit on it for a year, age it even more. So it's being double oaked. Wow. So it's going into the barrel.
Wow.
A fresh oak barrel.
Wow.
So in a year, they come back. They can either, we can bottle it for them.
Right.
Or they can choose to, we can put it in temporary containers. So you can't, it's illegal for them to like roll the barrel out to their trunk.
Okay.
Can't do that.
All right.
But what we can do is we can put it in like carboys or temporary containers, put it in there. They can take their barrel, and whatever they do when they walk out the door is up to them.
Okay.
So a lot of folks might be interested in putting that back in the barrel to age it, putting like a little spigot on there, and they can kind of have their own.
Yeah. So that's great.
Yeah.
And so will you help them blend it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do it right there.
Okay,
do
so
everything there.
You're blending guy.
Yeah.
Who's amazing. What's his name again?
We do it right there, Jared.
We had to have Jared on. We got to have him on.
He's awesome.
Because I want to talk about what's going on in his brain.
He's a great distiller. And then we have the same program, although it's not the blending. It's more of just you're going to put your agave in the barrel, and we do it with rum too. Okay. It's a little more economical with the agave and the rum because it's just a different spirit. But you can also put your agave spirit or your rum in that, and then we sit on it for a year.
Where are you going to hold it?
And then right at the distillery.
You got room for all that?
Yeah, we're working on that.
Now, how do people get in contact with you to do something like that?
They can email me. They can call the building. They can email info@21stdistillery.com.
Okay.
They can call the building. I don't know that number. Sorry. But
you can
check out our website. It's www.21st-distillery.com.
That's fantastic. And to give out our address, it is 2055 13th Avenue. That's right across from the old post office downtown. For everybody that knows, it's the old post office. And you can park in that parking lot.
Yep.
It's legal.
Yep, after hours.
After hours, okay, because sometimes people get jiggy with that. Jeff, thank you so much for
so
being
much
with you.
Me.
We love it.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. The
bourbon cream.
Bourbon
Cheers.
cream was insane.
Cheers to Cindy, too, for putting on a great show.
Thank you.
Thank
you
guys, so much.
Thanks. Everybody be safe out there. Go by and see 21st Amendment. Remember, the Preakness is running this weekend. There'll be a fun place to be, and there's some jazz after that. See you guys then. Have a great day. Be safe, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.